So our sequence directional grooming is an approach to grooming which is the same way, the same sequence, the same direction every time. All right? Why is it a big deal? I developed it so that when I taught, everybody would be taught the same thing, which made sense as an instructor to try to have a game plan. Otherwise, you're going to go in circles and miss things. So I developed it this way for teaching, and it turned into a real coup for us. The proven results from sequence directional grooming has been that stylist speed increases. You'll get faster pretty quick. The grooming process becomes ABC. There are no forgotten procedures. It's so automatic. Who knows CPR? Oh, thank goodness. If I drop, please, one of you take care of me, okay? But please make sure my heart stopped. All right, then. It's like learning CPR. Once you learn it, you always know it. You will not forget it. And you'll just go right into the process because of the way it's taught to you. It's ABC, airway, breathing, circulation. Another advantage has been that good dogs stay good, and problem behavior, there are no bad dogs. Problem behavior improves. And another advantage of sequence directional is it works on cats too. Now everything is not written, oh, hi baby. Listen, that does not bother me at all. If it bothers anybody else, then I'm sorry, but if the baby can make cute baby noises, I'm a grandma and it's okay. When it's not my child making the noise, I can relax. It's your problem, but it's really not a problem. So don't stress with the baby, okay? Have fun. Learning early. Definition. Oh, the reason why good dogs stay good and problem behavior improves and why it's good on cats too is because the fact that you get faster, and dogs like patterns. I've had dogs hand me the next foot. It's usually only a standard poodle that's smart enough to do that, but that's how it's happened. They'll hand me the next foot knowing that that's the next step because they've become accustomed to sequence directional grooming. And what was good in the school situation for me is that everybody was approaching the dogs the same way. So there was, even though they had different people when they came in for grooming from time to time, they're still doing the same thing in the same sequence. And the dogs are okay with that. They like a pattern. Definition, sequence is working through the process identically every time. Directional is always working around the pet in the same direction. And what we do is we start and we work in a clockwise direction. Always starting at the head because that's the beginning. So I would start up at the head and my directional would be the dog's left fore, the dog's right fore, down the side, the dog's right rear, the dog's left rear, then the tail would be the last. So I start here and I go here. An advantage of this is, and I point this to my students, if they ever have to revive a dog and they want the correct side up to have access to a dog's heart, it would be the left side. So automatically, since everybody's so used to going to a left side, if they're in a panic, they're going to be able to take a dog and flip it over, and they're going to be right where the heart is, where they need to be in case doggy CPR is needed. Oh, quit. He's cool. We let him just be nuts. Then another part of the directional and the sequence starts at the bottom here with the pre-bath. Pre-bath is your rough out. The rough out starts with clipper work, face, stop, face. This is where your blade is cooler. This is where you can start. This is where your blade is cleaner, hasn't picked up any debris from anywhere else on the dog's body. So we'll get the face done first while the blade is cool and clean. Then we do feet, and we're going to go to the dog's left fore, the dog's right fore, because I'm using his right and left, not mine. Then I will go and work on the dog's right rear, then his left rear foot is last. So we start with face, and then we do feet. That's pads or poodle feet, whatever, depending on what you're working on. After the feet, we then would get the tummy. Face, feet, tummy. And that would be down the inside of the thigh, up the belly, to the second set of nipples on the girls, and an inch in front of the privates on the boy. That would be the tummy. And then tail would be rectum, just the rectum, or a poodle tail. Okay? Face, feet, tummy, tail. It's all usually done with the same blade, isn't it? Normally. Therefore, you're starting with your 10 or your 15, and you're just going bang, 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 bang. Then what comes next is your body work, because now you're going to switch the blade. So we do face, feet, tummy, tail while we've got that 10 or 15 on, then switch to a body blade, whatever that's going to be. And we do the body work. But I forgot to mention ears. If you're going to be clipping ears at all, do them first before the face. It seems that when you do the face first and then do an ear, you find yourself coming back and fixing something. But when when the ear is done and then you do the face, for some reason, everything's done at that point. There's no going back, you move on. And that's what speed is about. Not going back, no fixing, no fumbling, no fiddling. Just do it right the first time and move on. All right. Face, feet, tummy, tail, body work. Then we cut the nails. We cut them and Dremel them. And nobody pays extra for it. I charge hourly. So whatever I want to do to that dog is included in that hour. So if I want to use a medicated bath, I don't charge extra. If I want to use flea products, I don't charge extra. If it takes more time, it's covered with the time charge. Okay, so we Dremel because I want to do everything I can for that dog that day, topically, in the best interest of that dog. And it's going to last 5 or 6 weeks and look good. After we cut the nails, we then clean ears. Take the hair out of the ear, clean the ear. Then we go to the brush out. And on the brush out, I start at the head, the dog's left fore, the right fore, down the side, this leg, this side, tail. Keeps you very organized. And if you have a matted dog, don't go bouncing around panicking. Go right to the head, take care of this, okay? Every time. This stuff works. Now, you all might be working in your own sequence, but there's some reasons why this sequence has worked well for us. And that is because face, feet, tummy, tail, it's a 10 or 15, so it's the same, usually the same blade, and it's cool and clean. Body work, you change a blade. Then we want to go on to cutting the nails. That's up in stress. Cleaning the ears might be down in stress, or it could be vice versa. Then we go to the brushing out. That might be up in stress. Then we go to the bath. Down in stress, drying, not too high in stress. So what we're doing is we're kind of working areas where we might do the face, but then we go to the feet and they stress a little bit, but then after the feet we get the tummy. Oh, no big deal. Rectum, not usually a big deal either. So the dogs are basically, because of what we're performing in the sequence, they go up in stress, they relax back down again. Okay? It does make sense to me. So that's why I choose that sequence the way I did. You know, the dog might just really hate its feet done, but then calm down for something else, or hate its nails done, calm down for ears. All right? After the bath, finishing, and I'm going through this quickly, but it's here too. We're going to brush through the coat. We're going to redo the body clipper work. Then you're going to start with your finishing. Finish the head first. The head is the beginning. Start at the beginning. The nice part about finishing a head first is that you can come back and fix it at the end of the entire grooming. Visor heads, they grow. They grow while you go on and get all that body work done and those feet done. And when you come back, you leave time. If that head's been done once, the second time around, the hair that's grown back in on you, you can fix. All right? There's another advantage, a poodle. Mom is coming in 15 minutes, he got behind. Well, it's okay, the head's done. All I have to do is finish those little hind legs and a tail and I'm done. But if you save the head to last and the owner walks in the door, it's a lot easier to do a hind leg that's maybe doing this kind of thing or a tail that's kind of wagging like this than it is a head that's going like this. My mama, my mama, my mama, okay? So your head's already done. And that's why we do heads first. Then we're going to finish the left fore and the right fore. So we get two front legs that look alike. Then we're going to finish the right rear and the left rear. Same reason. And then the tail is last. Bow, bandana, nail polish, maybe. I've got a friend who wants me back into nail polish and stuff, but I really have not over these years used a lot of nail polish. I'm just a sporting person in the background, and nail polish and sporting dogs and nail polish and whippets, it just doesn't go together. So I've lost one customer in 30 plus years of grooming over not putting nail polish on the dog. It's kind of okay. So now if I do it, I'm charging. I'll put up a little sign that there's a fee for nail polish. I do like black nail polish on black nails. It's like putting hoof oil on a horse's foot. You know, it's pretty and shiny. And sometimes maybe a little gold glitter on the tip, things like that for the holidays, but not green or red or pink to match the bow. We don't do that.